this one, and I didn't put, oh, actually, this is 2 questions in one, and I forgot to write who they're from. Bad on me. But anyway, these don't have who they're from because they're about poo-sized people. Dad is a poo-sized person. So let's see what people say about poo-sized people. Hi, all. I'll be heading to Walt Disney World and Islands Adventure for New Year. Oh, congratulations. I'll be going with my girlfriend. Around 10 years ago, I remember trying to fit into the Hulk, only to be extremely embarrassed when I could not fit into the ride. I remember everyone looking at me. It was truly horrible, and I don't want my girlfriend, who is not a beast like me, she's thin, to have to go through that. I'm currently 6 foot, 340. A vast majority of my weight is in my upper body, and I wear 2XB shirts, 3XL pants, or 3XL shirts. My pants are 44 inches. I've read that Disney rides should be fine, but my girlfriend really wants to go to Pandora ride. She wants to do all the other roller coasters on Islands Adventure. Any recommendations would be extremely appreciated. Thank you. And here's the second one. I'm 6'5", 330, 42-inch waist, long legs, long torso, very thick like a football player. I'm going to Disney World with my wife and daughter and wondering which rides I might have problems fitting on. Okay, here we go. So, and I think these were both guys just looking at their email addresses. Guys, I understand what you're talking about. Well, both of them were guys because both of them said they were guys, didn't they? I've spent a lot of time talking about rides and poo-sized people, big people. I'm a big guy. Always been a big guy. I was a big guy when I was 12 years old. I grew up early, so I've always been a big guy. I lost a lot of weight a few years ago, so I'm not as big as I used to be. I used to be really big. So I know what it's like to get on the rides and be uncomfortable. I've even got a page all about it. We'll put the link down in the comments, but we get a lot of comments and a lot of information on that page. Basically, what it boils down to is Disney is great about rides for big people. They do a great job of engineering their rides for big people. There are really not any rides that I can't ride and I couldn't ride when I was really big. And I mean, I was 280 pounds at 5'11". So I could still ride all the rides. There are some rides that are tough mobility-wise. If you have mobility problems, getting into Space Mountain, if you got knee problems, that can be kind of difficult. Some of the boat rides are hard to get in and out of if you've got mobility problems. But they really aren't any real problems at Disney with rides, except there are 2 rides that are a little bit challenging. First one is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, I don't know who designed Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but they had to weigh about 120 pounds. I mean, the seats in Seven Dwarfs Mine Train are contoured. So unlike Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, where you've got a bench seat that goes across, in Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, you've got this little contoured seat that contours to the hip areas. It's built for little bitty people. If you're a big person, you can sit in the seat, but it's not particularly comfortable. It's got a lap bar that comes down. So it's not like you'd have to be really big to not be able to get into that ride. So while you can ride that ride, what I will say is the lap bar is an individual bar. And you've got poles that come up that hold the lap bar. It comes up like this, and they're not very wide. So if you've got big old legs, I got big old legs, and it's pretty uncomfortable for me to get into that ride. So the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is kind of uncomfortable, but it's still doable for most people. The other ride that has some problems is the Barnstormer. Now, the Barnstormer is pretty much a kid's ride, but parents go on it. So Barnstormer can be a little problem because it's kind of a small space. A lot of people complained about Flight of Passage when it first came out. I rode it a couple of on our last trip. I didn't see where it was much of a problem. the restraint devices on Flight of Passage aren't that restrictive when you get on. You get on and the restraint devices come to you. People say the lower leg devices are a little small. I didn't have that experience, and I had big old legs. So I think you'll be fine on any of the rides. Now, Universal, somebody else, if you got any ideas about Universal, put them down in the comments, because I don't know nothing about Universal. I haven't been to Universal in 20 years, probably, at least. So I'm not familiar with, and the last time I was at Universal, we went to Islands of Adventure. I rode the Hulk roller coaster right off the bat. First thing we did was go ride the Hulk. I got sick, and I didn't ride another roller coaster all day. So I can't really tell you about the roller coaster at Universal. What I hear is Universal is not all that friendly to poo-sized people. If you've got experience with Universal, you can tell us about what goes on at Universal. Put it down in the comments, and we'll get information about that. All right, so the bottom line is Disney is great for dealing with poo-sized people. Universal, from what I hear, not so much.
Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to Dad's Guide to WDW.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.